Hey guys, it's Minecraft here today, and today we're going to be taking a look at this thing. Now, this thing here is basically just the weirdest trap that I have ever made in my entire Minecraft Redstone career, you could call it. I don't even know. But anyways, let's take a quick look at this. And these are two explosive dolphin traps. Okay, the one on the left is just one that shows the redstone. The other one is more like a cave scenario. Anyway, so we're just gonna load this up. Minecart with chest. We also gotta, we also do have to set up the observers. This is all just safety precautions to make sure that none of it actually explodes, right stuff. And right here we've got dolphins. Sometimes if you don't load it with TNT, it will loop over and over again. But I'll get back to that when I'm explaining how it works. But anyways, let's get going here. So you see this cave scene, right? That I've put together. I think it actually looks pretty good. But anyways, a lot of people just actually ignore mining redstone, which I think is kind of dumb. But anyways, as you can see, there's redstone here. And all you have to do is just walk over it and it'll trigger instead of mine it. Because a lot of people just walk over it and don't mine it. But anyways, as you can see, the dolphins would drop down, and exploding minecart would drop down. But minecarts with chests and just normal minecarts, and also explosive minecarts, right? They do behave slightly differently in terms of how they work, right? Anyway, so now it's time to actually get into how this works. So right over here, this won't be too hard to explain. As you can see, there's normal ink on top of it gets lit. And it doesn't mean like some sort of dank memes. That means that once you go on top of it, it actually makes a block update. And this, a lot of redstoners already know this, and it's pretty interesting to make completely invisible traps. But as you can see, these observers will then power some line, which powers this, and you can see these trap doors, and that there's supposed to be an iron door there. But that's just, again, safety precautions to make sure that dolphins don't constantly spew out. And anyway, so what we have here, it goes up, the redstone signal goes up to power a dispenser, and unpower piston to allow everything to just immediately fall down. Alright, so anyways, once everything does fall down, right, 3 blocks or more, exploding minecart does explode. So that'll be pretty good. That'll result in our explosion. Honestly, you could do it without the dolphins, but you know what, you have to have ridiculousness. As I said though, whenever the redstone or isn't lit anymore, then it'll trigger it again, and there's a dolphin falling down, it's lit again, and so it'll just keep going over and over again. So let's get into actually building this now. So we're gonna start off with a little bit of space to build. I'm gonna have a 5x6 area. That's not actual dimensions of this thing, I think. That's not the actual dimensions of the thing, but on the other hand, though, it will just provide enough space to look around and stuff, which is good. That's what we want. Alright, so we're just going to cut out a little area. And now we're going to place some redstone ore in all that area. And it's just going to look like that. It's not going to be too hard to do. Anyway, so now we're just going to quickly get some observer blocks. We're going to place them all like that. And so now, once we get that, we're gonna have some blocks of iron, and we're gonna have some redstone on top of them, which should work out pretty well. Just gonna easily put some redstone dust on that. Alright, so now all we have to do is just run that over here. We're gonna have some observers going upwards. Anyway, so we're gonna have an iron trap door, and then up here an actual iron door. That would be very beneficial. And so we're gonna have another observer going up and then block. And we're gonna have another block right next to it. We're gonna have some redstone dust, and we're gonna take a redstone repeater and put that in the vortex. Some redstone dust, another block of iron. Well, actually, first the redstone torch. First we're gonna get a redstone torch. We're gonna have a block of iron, and then redstone torch on top of it. Now we're gonna go up, another redstone torch, a block of iron, and so then we're going to have a dispenser, specifically one filled with dolphin spawn eggs. As you can see, all those would spawn dolphins. Now we're gonna take a little bit more stuff, and what we're going to do is we're gonna run that output. And okay, it's worth mentioning. Okay, so now it's not. Now that redstone dust wasn't lit anymore, so we're just gonna quickly sever the connection, just to make it easier to work with. We're just gonna destroy it there. Now it won't go like that anymore. Alright, so as we can see, we've ran the output, right? And so now, what we have to do is go up a little bit, have yet another redstone torch, and then we're gonna have going down a block, 2 blocks actually, redstone dust, sticky piston, and block, and again, that's also what'll help us drop everything down. And so now, that's pretty much it. Now, all we have to do, just fill it up with a minecart with TNT. Sorry, that's just a rail in a minecart with TNT. I'm gonna take some, just gotta fill that up so it's full on everything. Go down. And so, now all we have to do is wait till it's ready. Alright, so right now what we're doing is just waiting for it to not be lit anymore. You can also tell what it is with the F3 screen, if it's lit or not. Anyway, so, got some redstone dust. Then we're going to walk on it, and it'll work actually. Boom! And as you can see, it exploded right on us. So anyway guys, please leave a like, please subscribe, please share my other videos, and leave a comment down below. These would all help me a lot. I'm going to make another video soon, but until then, SL Minecraft, out! And by the way, this video is sponsored by North Castle Integration, taking companies and putting them together, integrating them.